The next step is to apply a finish to our wood. Two reasons to apply a finish. One is to protect it. Obviously it will protect it from being stained or any moisture getting to it, so it doesn't look horrible after a while. And the other point is it will start to bring out the grain pattern in this, start to maybe give it a shinier finish or a satin finish, start to make it look much more professional and longer lasting. So we're going to use some wax for this. Not always what we use in school, but well ventilated area, it should be fine to use. Obviously be careful of any skin conditions you may have, because it might upset any skin conditions that you might have if you come up in any kind of dermatitis rashes. So I'm going to very quickly, just a tiny bit on a clean rag. I'm just going to put a very thin layer over all parts of my wooden component. Okay, then go across here, all the way around. Now you could also use things like varnish or some oils and things like that. It just depends on the type of finish you want to go for. So you can see there it's starting to make that grain look a lot darker, bring out the colour of that grain a bit more. Some more around here. And it has to be a thin coat, very, very thin coat. If it's not, then what will happen is it start to get kind of gloopy, kind of lumpy, which it leads to just a poor quality finish. As you finish rubbing it in, what will happen is the moisture that's in that finish will start to seep into that wood, and that wood grain will start to expand with the moisture. So what will happen is that smooth finish you sanded it to earlier won't be as smooth. So what we're going to do, once that's dried and soaked in properly, feels a bit funny in your hands to start with, we're going to take some of the very finest glass paper. We're just going to give it a tiny quick sand just across the surface, just to even out that surface again. Once you've done that, just the lightest rub, just to knock back the grain. Once you've done that, I'm going to put another coat on, like this. And then once I've done another coat, I'll knock back the grain again. Then I'll do a third coat of wax, and then I will buff that with a clean cloth, and that will make it look shiny. Okay, so I'll finish this one, and then I'll show you the final and finished product.